The gates in motion for race one with Crowley Creek, Basin View Brad, Milt, Kayam I Am, Lucky Alberta, I'm Fine, Windermere's Glory, and Mackenzie Kate. A field of 8, top of the stretch for race one. Here they come. They're off from the middle of the track, Kayam I Am, and on the inside, Crowley Creek are going out for that early lead. Racing in third on the inside as they make their way into that opening turn. That is Windermere's Glory on the outside, now racing in fourth. As they make their way down the backstretch is Lucky Alberta, racing fifth on the outside. As they make their way towards the opening quarter, that is I'm Fine, followed by Basin View Brad, Mackenzie Kate, and Milt is your early trader. They are past the opening quarter in 30 and 1/5. They continue on into that turn now. Still out in front with the lead is Crowley Creek. Now up to challenge on the outside, Lucky Alberta. Racing in third on the inside, Kayam I Am. They race off that turn and on down the lane for the half. On the outside to second over, that is I'm Fine. Racing in fifth, that is Windermere's Glory. They make their way on past the half-mile station with Crowley Creek in front. The half was in 1:01 in 3. On the outside, Lucky Alberta. Kayam I Am looking at it from third. On the outside, I'm Fine. Windermere's Glory getting the good trip in fifth. Racing in sixth, Mackenzie Kate. Then Basin View Brad and Milt trails this tightly bunched field as they make their way towards a 3/4 mile action and 3 wide action. There goes I'm Fine with Gordy Hennessy now second, now challenging for that lead. They make their way on past 3 corners, 1:33 and 1. It's Crowley Creek by a half length. I'm Fine racing in second. On the inside, Kayam I Am gets the garden trip in third. They continue off that turn, Lucky Alberta in fourth, and Windermere's Glory off the turn for home, and down the stretch they come. It's Crowley Creek. I'm Fine on the outside, gaining with every stride. Crowley Creek, I'm Fine, and Kayam I Am on the inside. Kayam I Am gets up to win it. Crowley Creek second, I'm Fine, will be 3. Time for the mile, 2:04 and 4. Turning now is the unofficial winner of race number 1. That is number 4, Kayam I Am. A 7-year-old brown pacing mare by Omar Kayam from the Armbro Ospey Dam, Sydney Lomont. Owned by Richard Canavan, Todd Canavan, Pat Hansen, Matthew Ashfield, Russagonis, and Fredericton. For Kayam I Am in 2:04 and 4, recording her second victory of 2010. For Kayam I Am, the People's Horse, wins this evening here in Fredericton. Drivers to the gate for race 2. Post time. Gate is rolling for race 2 with Night Runner, Contact Jones, How Max Up Tempo, $1 Million Dad, Come Home Star, Last Wind Down, and Hot Shot Mindale. A field of 7, top of the stretch for race 2. Here they come. They're off. How Max Up Tempo on the inside, going out for that early lead. Come Home Star at his wheel, racing in second. Third on the outside, now Last Wind Down, racing in fourth, $1 Million Dad. Night Runner looking at it from fifth. Then comes Hot Shot Mindale, and your early trailer is Contact Jones. Down the backstretch, they race on for the opening quarter-mile station, and How Max Up Tempo with Todd Trites leads it by 4 open lengths. Racing in second, that is Come Home Star. Opening quarter, in 29 4/5. Racing third on the outside, and they're on the move once again. That is the last wind down. Racing in fifth on the inside, $1 Million Dad. They come off the turn now, racing in fifth on the outside. As they make their way down the lane, Night Runner. Then comes Hot Shot Mindale and Contacts Jones. Can see them all. Down the lane now they race on past that half-mile station. They battle on up front. Past a half in 1 minute flat. On the inside, it's How Max up tempo. Last wind down, now second on the outside and challenging for that lead. Following that live cover, there goes Night Runner in third. Come Home Star looking at it from fourth. And now following that outer flow, there goes $1 Million Dad. 3 wide down the backstretch. It's last wind down with Steve Mason by 3 parts of a length. Racing in second in between horses, Night Runner, then $1 Million Dad. 1:30 and 2 past the 3/4 mile mark. On the inside, that's last wind down. Night Runner in between horses in second. Then $1 Million Dad continues to improve from third. They pass the 7/8 off the turn and charge on down the stretch for home. On the inside, last wind down, Night Runner. Then on the far outside, Hot Shot Mindale gets up to win it. Hot Shot Mindale wins it, finishing second. $1 Million Dad. Night Runner was third. Time for the mile, 2:01. Number 2, that's number 6, Hot Shot Mindale. 3-year-old Bay Pacing Gelding by Arts Place from the Jate Lobeldam Nanny Oakley Mindale. Owned and trained by Carl Hartley. Driven to victory this evening by Stephen Trites. 6, Hot Shot Mindale. First victory of 2010 this evening at Fredericton in 2:01 flat. Congratulations to new owner-trainer Carl Hartley, to driver Stephen Trites for 6, Hot Shot Mindale. Gate is rolling for race 3 with OB Viking, Awesome Bert, My Bright Penny, Breeze Hanover, Olivia's Bow, and Ryan's Fancy. A field of 6 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off from the inside. OB Viking is quickly out of there to grab the early lead. On the outside, Ryan's Fancy now racing in second. Awesome Bird is coming away in third. Racing in fourth on the inside, My Bright Penny. Then comes Olivia's Bow, and your early trailer is Breeze Hanover. They race up the backstretch for the opening quarter-mile station, and leading it by a length and a half. That is OB Viking in line to Scott Hubbard. Racing in second, Ryan's Fancy past an opening quarter in 30 1/5. Now looking at it from third as they enter that top turn. As they make their way around that turn is Awesome Bird. Now there's action on the outside, racing in fourth and on the move. On the outside, there goes Olivia's Bow. Off the turn, down the lane, in front of the stand. First time, and OB Viking leading it by a length and a quarter. Racing now in second, that is Olivia's Bow. Racing third on the inside, Ryan's Fancy, as they make their way on past the half in 1:01 and 3. They race 3 in, 3 out into that lower turn, and the 5/8 on the lead now with, by that 3 parts of a length, that is OB Viking. Olivia's Bow now second on the outside. Ryan's Fancy in third, and 3 wide action. There goes Breeze Hanover breezing into second. Now to challenge that lead, but OB Viking has opened up on the lead. They race past the 3/4 mile mark in 1:32 flat. It's OB Viking leading it by a length and 3/4. Ryan's Fancy closing the gap from second. Third on the outside now is Breeze Hanover. On the inside, Olivia's Bow in fourth is looking for racing room. Now they make their way off the turn and down the stretch for home. It's OB Viking. Ryan's Fancy on the outside. They battle neck and neck for the wire. On the inside, OB Viking hangs on to win it. Finishing second was Ryan's Fancy. Awesome Bert was third. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 3. Turning now the unofficial winner of race 3, that's number 1 OB Viking. 10-year-old bay pacing gelding by Keystone Raider from the RKP Dam Davy Spartan, owned by Mike Morris, Mike Clinton, and Scott Hubbard of St. John. Mike Morris does the training. Scott Hubbard, the victorious driver this evening in 2:01 and 3 for 1 OB Viking. Gates in motion for race 4. From the rail out, Forceful Putnam, Woodmere Sandman, Nuco's Typhoon, Billy and Bud, C'est le Bon Temps, 2 trailers, Meadowland Griffey, and Hidden Cammy Best. A field of 7, top of the stretch. And here they come. Pair off and pacing. Woodmere Sandman in between horses is going out for that early lead. Forceful Putnam on the inside, racing in second. In between horses in third as they enter that opening turn. Can continue. It is a Hidden Cammy Bass. Racing now in fourth on the inside. Billy and Bud. Then comes Nuco's Typhoon, C'est le Bon Temps. And your early trailer is Meadowland Griffey. They race up the Fredericton backstretch for the opening quarter-mile station. And Woodmere Sandman in rein 2. Stephen Trites leads them on past the opening quarter in 31 seconds flat. Forceful Putnam is 2 3/4 lengths back in second. Racing in third, that's Hidden Cammy Bass. Billy and Bud looking at it from fourth. There's action on the outside. Nuco's Typhoon is on the move from fifth. They race off that turn on down the lane in front of the stand for the first time. Billy and Bud is now racing in fifth. Then comes Meadowland Griffey, and the trailer is C'est le Bon Temps on past the half-mile station in 1:03 flat. Still with that lead, Woodmere Sandman. Forceful Putnam still there in second. Nuco's Typhoon has improved to be third on the outside. Racing in fourth, Hidden Cammy Best. On the inside in fifth, Billy and Bud on the move. Then comes Meadowland Griffey, and the trailer is C'est le Bon Temps. Down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile mark they race. And still with that lead, that is a Woodmere Sandman. He has led it every step of the way. 1:33 and 1 past the 3/4. Forceful Putnam is right there in second. Racing in third, Hidden Cammy Best. It's Woodmere Sandman going to the outside. Forceful Putnam as they have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. And Woodmere Sandman improves that lead to 3 open lengths. Woodmere Sandman is strong in deep stretch. At the wire, it's all Woodmere Sandman to win it. Finishing second, Forceful Putnam. Hidden Cammy Best was third. Time for the mile, 2:03. With his second winner on the program is Stephen Trites, this time with number 2, the 2-year-old Woodmere Sandman, 2-year-old bay pacing gelding by Western Success from the Camluck Dam, San Frangelica, owned by Susan Seymour and Beverly Trites of Fredericton and John Osborne of Rothsay, trained by Sheldon Watts. Driven to victory by Stephen Trites, 2, Woodmere Sandman, in 2:03 this evening. Good looking 2-year-old, 2, Woodmere Sandman, now your official race winner. Get is rolling for race 5. From the rail out, see our Macho Man, Dr. Decimeter, Dusty Lane Eli, I Gotta Go, Ace on the River, Woodmere, Big Splash. A field of 6, top of the stretch for race 5. Here they come. Off and pacing on the inside, CR Macho Man is living out for that early lead. Dusty Lane Eli settles in to be second. Racing in third, that is Dr. Decimeter. I Gotta Go following in fourth as they race single file and start the backstretch run for the opening quarter. Ace on the River is in fifth, and Woodmere Big Splash is your early trailer. They race down the backstretch for the opening quarter mile station, and CR Macho Man in rein to Sam Hodgen on past that opening quarter in 30 and 2/5. Racing in second, Dusty Lane Eli, and we have early action on the outside with a rush and a brush. There goes a veteran pacer. I Gotta Go, just like that. Assumes command. They race off that turn down the lane in front of the stand. First time, it's I Gotta Go, the new leader, by 2 open lengths. CR Macho Man is racing in second. Dusty Lane Eli in third. Racing in fourth, Dr. Decimeter. Then Ace on the River starts to the outside with Woodmere Big Splash. The half mile was reached in 1 minute 4/5. On the lead by a length and a half, that is I Gotta Go. CR Macho Man is racing in second. To the outside from third, there goes Dusty Lane Eli. Racing in fourth, that is Ace on the River in 3 wide. In fifth, Woodmere Big Splash is on the move. 3/4 reached. 1:30 seconds flat. On the lead now by 3.5. Make it 4 open lengths. It's I Gotta Go. CR Macho Man in second, and Woodmere Big Splash has improved to be third. They have 1/8 of a mile left to go, and I Gotta Go with that lead. On the inside, CR Macho Man, Woodmere Big Splash, but they're not gonna catch I Gotta Go tonight. It's I Gotta Go to win it. It's tight for place and show between Woodmere Big Splash and CR Macho Man. Time for the mile, 1:59 and 2. Is for I Gotta Go. 12-year-old black pacing gelding by drop-off from the In the Pocket Dam Sacraposi, owned by Mike Campbell of Hanwell, Ron Roy, and Liz Clark of Fredericton. Trained and driven to victory by Mike Campbell this evening in 1:59 and 2. The veteran is victorious here in Fredericton for I Gotta Go, your unofficial race winner. The gate is rolling for race 6 with I Gotta Be Good, Miss Mimi, Franco Croupier, SOS Pearl Vision, Impish Art, PH Catman, 1 trailer 7, No Ordinary Lady. A field of 7 behind the gate. Here they come. Off and pacing, Miss Mimi between horses is out to grab the early lead. Racing in second, I Gotta Be Good. Franco Croupier ranges up to be third on the outside, and also racing on the outside in fourth, SOS Pearl Vision. Impish Art looking at it from fifth. Then comes PH Catman, and No Ordinary Lady is your early trailer. They race up the backstretch for the opening quarter mile station, and Miss Mimi in rein to Stephen Trides. Leads it by 3 parts of a length. Franco Croupier is parked out in second. Opening quarter reached in 30 and 1/5. Racing in third on the inside, that's I Gotta Be Good. Fourth on the outside, SOS Pearl Vision. Then comes Impish Art, PH Catman, and No Ordinary Lady. They race off the turn down the lane in front of the stand. First time, and Miss Mimi battling it out for the lead with Franco Croupier as they battle for that lead. Racing in third, I Gotta Be Good. Past the half-mile station in 1:01 and 1. They race 4 in, 3 out. Now with that lead is still Miss Mimi. Leads it every step of the way. Franco Croupier still right there in second. I Gotta Be Good gets the garden trip from third. Now tipping 3 wide down the backstretch. There goes SOS Pearl Vision on the move. And following that live cover, PH Catman now racing in third. They race down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile mark, and the new leader on the outside, SOS Pearl Vision in 1:32 flat past the 3/4. Mark Haig with SOS Pearl Vision leads it by 3/4 of a length. Miss Mimi still racing in second. PH Catman is now in third, and I Gotta Be Good fans out 4 wide for the stretch drive. It's SOS Pearl Vision. I Gotta Be Good on the far outside. I Gotta Be Good. SOS Pearl Vision at the wire. It's going to be SOS Pearl Vision hanging on. It's close for place and show between PH Catman and I Gotta Be Good. Time for the mile, 2:02 and 3. Now entering the winner circle is the unofficial winner of race number 6. That's number 4, SOS Pearl Vision. 7-year-old bay pacing mare by Pearl River Matt from the Latatrosh Dam Thames View Image, owned by April Jardine and Brandon Donovan of Fredericton, trained by Brian Embleton, driven to victory by Mark Haig for SOS Pearl Vision in 2:02 and 3, recording her second victory of 2010. Congratulations to the winning connections of SOS Pearl Vision, your unofficial race winner. The starter calls the horses to the gate for race 7. It's post time. Gate is rolling for race 7 with Clover Hills Dot, Fernhill Treasure, Run Them Down, R.E.'s Andrew, Ashby Corner, Sammy's Big Guy, and Dream of Riches. A field of 7 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off. Fernhill Treasure in between horses, going out for that early lead. Clover Hills Dot protects that rail position in second. Racing in third on the outside, Ashby Corner. Dream of Riches is looking at it from fourth. And racing in fifth, Run Them Down. 6 on the outside, Sammy's Big Guy, and your early trailer is R.E.'s Andrew. They make their way up the backstretch for the opening quarter-mile station, and a new leader has emerged. Ashby Corner has assumed command past an opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. Racing in a second, Fernhill Treasure. Third on the inside, Clover Hills Dot. Now racing first over, coming up in fourth, Sammy's Big Guy. Racing in fifth, Dream of Riches, then Run Them Down, and R.E.'s Andrew. Off the turn and down the lane for the half-mile station they race. It's Todd Trites with Ashby Corner in the lead by a length and a quarter. Racing in second still is Fernhill Treasure. They make their way on past the half in 1 minute 1/5. They enter the lower turn now for the 5/8. Racing third on the outside, that is Sammy's Big Guy. Clover Hills Dot has gotten a good trip so far in fourth. Racing in fifth, Run Them Down. Then comes Dream of Riches. R.E.'s Andrew can see them all. They race down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile mark, and Ashby Corner has opened up. Leads it by a length and 3/4. Fernhill Treasure right there in second. 1:31 flat past the 3/4 mile station, and Ashby Corner takes him on into the final turn. Racing in second, Fernhill Treasure. Clover Hills Dot looking for racing room, now gets to the outside from third. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go, and Ashby Corner on the inside. Fernhill Treasure and Clover Hills Dot is flying on the outside. Ashby Corner, Clover Hills Dot. It's going to be Clover Hills Dot to win it. Finishing second, Fernhill Treasure. It's close for show. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 1. Clover Hills Dot is a 4-year-old brown pacing mare by Drop Off from the Western Hanover Dam Rough Start, owned by Alan Jones of Riverview and Norm Legier of Shediac. Alan Jones is the trainer. The victorious driver, Scott Hubbard, for 1 Clover Hills Dot, recording her 6th victory of 2010 this evening in Fredericton, 2:01 and 1. Congratulations to winning connections of Clover Hills Dot and to driver Scott Hubbard. The gate is rolling for race 8 with Hijinks Benka, Maho Bay, Burton Burt, Greyland Bad Girl, Sweet Georgette, Rhodey Ryan, Windermere Nick, and $1 Million Jewel. A field of 8 behind the gate for race 8. Here they come. They're off and pacing, leaving 5 wide for that opening turn. On the inside, Hijinks Benka comes away with the lead. Racing in second is Maho Bay. Third on the outside, now looking for room in along the rail, Burton Bird. Racing in fourth, that's Windermere Nick. Fifth on the outside, Sweet Georgette. Then comes Rhodey Ryan, Greyland Bad Girl, and your early trailer is $1 Million Jewel. They race up the backstretch for the opening quarter, and Gordy Hennessy in line with Hijinks Benka leads him on past the opening quarter in 31 seconds flat. Maho Bay right there in second, racing in third as they enter that top turn. First time is Burton Bird. Windermere Nick, not suited to race in fourth, is gone to the outside and now third, now challenging for second. They race off the turn down the lane in front of the stand. First time, and Hijinks Benka leads it by a length and 3/4. Windermere Nick second on the outside, Maho Bay third. Past a half in 101 in 2. Racing in fourth on the inside, Burton Bird. Sweet Georgette looking at it from fifth. Then comes Rhodey Ryan, Greyland Bad Girl, and $1 Million Jewel. Can see them all. They race on past the 5/8 and on down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile station. It's Hijinks Benka leading it by a length and 3/4. Maho Bay in second, and 3 wide action on the outside. Sweet Georgette free-legging her way up into third. 3/4 and 1:31 and 1/5. They continue round that top turn, and Hijinks Benka still the leader. Maho Bay inching closer from second. Sweet Georgette racing in third. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go, and Hijinks Benka leads the charge down the stretch. Maho Bay shakes loose and charges for that lead. Hijinks Benka, Maho Bay on the outside. Maho Bay to win it. Hijinks Benka second. Sweet Georgette was third. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 2. The unofficial winner of race number 8, number 2, Maho Bay. Maho Bay is a 5-year-old bay pacing mare by Jags Desperado from the Silent Slugger Dam, Aussie Car. Owned by Judith O'Brien of Fredericton, Jason Beatty of Tay Creek, trained by Ricky Beatty. Driven to victory this evening by Lonnie Stokes to Maho Bay in 2:01 and 2, recording her second victory of 2010. To Maho Bay, your unofficial race winner. Gate is rolling for our feature 9th race with 1 Northwind Molly, Mike Campbell, Jags Raisin, Mark Haig, Hurricane Island, Todd Trites, Joseph Michael, Stephen Trites, Man Racin' Joe with Gordy Hennessy, Star Collector, Lonnie Stokes, and Nicole's baby, Phil Hodgson. A field of 7 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off. Jags Raisin on the inside. On the outside, Hurricane Island going out for that early lead. Man Racin' Joe is coming away in third. Racing fourth on the inside, Joseph Michael. Fifth on the outside as they continue around that turn is Star Collector. Then comes Northwind Molly, and the trailer is Nicole's baby. And going to a break, pacing once again, Man Racin' Joe. A race down the backstretch for the opening quarter mile station, and Mark Haig with Jags Raisin passed there in 20 29 seconds flat. Racing in second, that is Hurricane Island, and there goes Star Collector, now racing in third. Racing in fourth, and along the rail, Joseph Michael, Northwind Molly following in fifth. Then comes Nicole's Baby, and pacing once again, that is Man Racing Joe. They race down the stretch in front of the stand first time, and Mark Haig with Jags Raisin takes him on past that half-mile station in 59 seconds flat. That's a 30-second second quarter. Racing in second, still Hurricane Island. Third on the outside and on the move. There goes Joseph Michael. Star Collector looks at it from fourth as they pass the 5/8 and continue down the backstretch for the 3/4 mile station. It's Jags Raisin now by 3/4 of a length. Joseph Michael comes to challenge the leader on the outside. Hurricane Island sitting a tight third. 3/4 in 1:28 and 1/5 past the 3/4. On the inside, Jags Raisin still the leader. Joseph Michael inching closer from second. They race on down the stretch and fanning out 3 wide. There goes Hurricane Island. It's Joseph Michael. Hurricane Island on the outside, right down to the wire. Joseph Michael to win it. Hurricane Island second. Jags Raisin was third. Time for the mile, 1:57 flat. Now returning with his third winner on the program, completing the hat trick is Stephen Trites, this time with number 4, Joseph Michael. Joseph Michael is a 3-year-old bay pacing colt by Jenna's Beach Boy from the Dexter Nukes Dam J. Dexter, owned by Capital A Investments Limited of Lower Cambridge and Valerie Phelan of Geary. Joseph Michael is trained by Eric Wilson and is driven by Stephen Trites. For Joseph Michael takes a new mark here at Fredericton, 1:57 flat. Joseph Michael, now your official race winner. Fields in motion once again. Race 10 is at the top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off. Provoke Me on the inside, and I Got a Rocket in between horses. They vie for that early lead. On the outside, Fighter Town Pilot is leaving out 3 wide. Racing now on the inside, Woodmere Quick Peak has inherited third spot. Then Fighter Town Pilot now racing in fourth. New Party is racing in fifth as they make their way down the backstretch for the opening quarter. Cookie Larry goes in sixth. Then comes Shark Made Him, and Escape Plan trails early. They race on past that opening quarter in 30 and 1/5. The new leader now leading them on the into that turn is I Got a Rocket. Provoke Me now racing in second with a rush and a brush. There goes Woodmere Quick Peak now second, now challenging that leader. Fighter Town Pilot still racing in fourth. New Party goes to the outside from fifth. Then comes Cookie Larry, Go Shark Made Him, and Escape Plan trails. They battle neck and neck on past the half. On the outside, that is Woodmere Quick Peak. I Got a Rocket on the inside. 59 and 3 past the half, and they battle on around that turn for the 5/8. Racing in third, that is Provoke Me. Fighter Town Pilot looking at it from fourth, and New Party to the outside from fifth. Down the backstretch, on the outside, Woodmere Quick Peak leads it by a head. Racing in second, I Got a Rocket, and here comes the backfield. 3/4, 1:29 and 1. Racing up 3 wide now second. Now challenging for that lead is New Party. Woodmere Quick Peak in between horses leads it by a half length. What Got a Rocket racing in second, and New Party is finding out 3 wide for the stretch drive. New Party on the outside. It's It's Fightertown Pilot on the outside. Fightertown Pilot takes off and wins race 10. Fightertown Pilot wins it. Finishing second, I Got a Rocket. And finishing in third was Shark Made Him. Time for the mile, 2 minutes, 2/5. Now returning is the unofficial winner of race number 10. That's number 6, Fightertown Pilot. An 8-year-old bay pacing gelding by Armbro McIntosh from the Mantis Dam Borus Shakers. Owned, trained, and driven by Mark Collett of Fredericton. 6, Fightertown Pilot. Out of the shadows and at the wire, the winner. 2 minutes, 2/5. And for Fightertown Pilot, his third victory of 2010. Congratulations to owner, trainer, driver Mark Collett. 6, Fightertown Pilot, your unofficial race winner.